The Connecticut Sun are headed to the expansion draft, and they are going to make some moves in this draft. The core that we've seen for the Connecticut Sun, they will be different. First and foremost, they've already lost their head coach, Stephanie White. White is now the head coach in Indiana. She's coaching the Indiana Fever, and that team is looking like they're headed for a great rebuild. But this team right here, the Connecticut Sun, are looking like they're getting ready to start rebuilding. For this team, since they have not broken through and gotten the chip, now the question is, do they need to start thinking differently? The question is, how are they going to balance either their veteran presence with youthful talent? And that's what we're getting ready to see, is a changing of the guard for this Connecticut Sun roster. With players like Alyssa Thomas, DeWanna Bonner, who is ineligible to leave in this expansion draft, and having a player like Marina Mayberry, as well as a Dejanay Carrington. Actually, let's just take a look at the projected protected players for this Connecticut Sun roster. So right here, Alyssa Thomas, Marina Mayberry, Ty Harris, Dejanay Carrington, Veronica Burton, and then obviously I mentioned DeWanna Bonner is already ineligible. But now you have some of their bench players. Olivia Nelson, these are the projected unprotected. Olivia Nelson Adota, Astu, Tiffany Mitchell, and a lot of these bench players will be leaving. But also another person that is not eligible for the expansion draft is Brianna Jones. And that's because of the core extension or the core protection rosters to the play. And this one is interesting though. Who they are deciding to keep back is Lakin, who played this season in the Olympics for France. The real question for this team is, with so many players being free agents, who's coming back? Obviously, Alyssa Thomas is unrestricted, as well as DeWanna Bonner. We're gonna have to see where they where the two of them, they want to play together and play moving forward. Alyssa Thomas has done literally just about everything in her career except for win a chip. And the question is, does she still want to be the focal point of a team to see if she can go get that done? Or would she want to go team up and go get a job done? And that's going to be a real question. Dejanay Carrington is also a restricted free agent. And if you're a team like the Las Vegas Aces, that should be a phone call you need to start making. Brianna Jones as well. I mean, there are a lot of different ways that this team for Connecticut can move. And the question is, can they bring back this roster? Or better question is, would they want to? Seeing that they haven't won a chip with this core, now the question is, do you retweak it to just add in more pieces to hope that you can kind of get this done? Or do you go in a completely different direction? And especially because Dejanay Carrington has earned her spot this season. So keeping her is vital. And when I say earn her spot, I mean all defense first team, the only guard on the all defensive first team. She won most improved player. And y'all better buckle up when you're playing against her, because she gonna put the straps on you. So that's Seatbelt Carrington. So it's a lot of different moving parts with this roster, and the expansion draft is not gonna help them because they're gonna lose some people. Maybe, potentially lose some people. Time is running out for this Connecticut Sun core to win a championship. And they're only getting older, and they're obviously more experienced, but the league is getting better. Last season, they finished with a 3 seed, and they didn't get as far as they would like to go. Obviously, losing to Minnesota on their home court and then watching them have to go compete in the WNBA Finals didn't really help. So the question is, with this aging roster, is this going to be their last chance to actually do something before they have to rebuild? Or should they just start the deck now and go anew? The question is also, another question to ask is this championship window still open for the Connecticut Sun? Let me know in the chat, who are y'all protecting? Do you think the Connecticut Sun core right now can still win a championship as assembled, or do they need to start making some different moves? Let me know your thoughts in the comments.